What are your physical boundaries? What's the physical boundaries? Physical boundaries means like that ki like we have some certain boundary, okay, and we didn't really cross that boundary, or we won't be let other to cross that boundary. What is the boundary? Just an example is that ki like suddenly there is a some certain person who is actually came very close to you, and it's like very close, okay. Like if you are playing, if you are kind of like a something doing some sort of activity like a like gymming or things like that, or on playing, like basically if you are playing FIFA, so at that time there is other person actually very close to you, that is okay, because of that it's a game. But it's like that ki without any reason the guy is actually very close to you, it's like almost like a 2 inch apart. So it felt like that ki you are actually crossing some sort of boundaries, because bhai थोड़ा सा दूर रहा है, okay. It's a little bit boundary that we have, okay. So what is exactly my boundary? What is exactly kind of like a things that ki I should supposed to be like aware, and what is that, what is actually my physical boundaries? Well, at this moment, okay, this question is actually belongs to girlfriend and boyfriend, okay. Obviously as the people who is actually in relationship, they actually give this answer very properly. Why? uh, because of that ki, I don't know how do I supposed to explain this thing, all right. When you are in relationship with someone else, okay, you are actually been kind of like a something really connected with that particular person in very very ways, okay, like a physically, emotionally, lots of other ways. Physical boundary means like that the girl is actually create some sort of boundaries that the boy shouldn't supposed to be allowed, the boy is creating some sort of boundaries that girl shouldn't supposed to be allowed. Why that both the people are doing such thing like that? Because both the people has a life, both the people has some sort of little bit differences, interest, and like it's not kind of like a something like that कि they are betraying each other, but लोग कहते हैं ना कि मुझे एक तरह से I need little bit of space in relationship, so this is what it is, space, little bit of boundaries. So yeah, this is what, all right. uh, Probably at this moment I won't be able to give the answer properly, because obviously I'm not in relationship, so how would I supposed to give it that, all right. So I didn't really knew about that personal space. Yeah, I need a personal space, that key, like basically is this thing that key, if I have a girlfriend or boyfriend, but I still need kind of like a some sort of personal space, so that I could kind of like record this artifact episode, or kind of like something, I don't know what exactly is this thing, but I need personal space. But it's just like that the importance of the personal space at this moment I'm not gonna understand. I don't really understand the gravity of the personal space, because obviously I always have personal space, because of that I don't really have any girlfriend, so no one is actually bothering me a lot. But when you are in relationship, that personal space is actually taken by your significant other, so it's a kind of like a something really problem, or it's a kind of like a something really, I'm not really sure, okay. Probably I'm not gonna a right person to talk about this thing, because I didn't really have experience about as a personal space or boundaries or things like that, as a physical boundaries too, okay. Yeah, and basically from the casual level perspective, okay, like what is exactly my physical boundary, okay, physical boundary. So I would prefer to say that like just physical boundary, okay. Like basically I don't want to be some certain person are so close to me okay, 1-2 inch ki, like basically yeah, yahan pe, like basically there is a guy who's actually talking from just 1 inch apart, like would you know, it's like that bhai thoda sa dur rahe, or kind of like I push myself a little bit back, okay. So yeah, it lot of things, okay. Yeah, so at this moment these are the kind of like a something one physical boundaries that I know. But this question actually belongs to the girlfriend boyfriend, so probably this question is actually way more belongs to that particular people, okay. And obviously I am not one of those people, so all right. Next question.